It's time to ramble. It's time to ramble. Yeah, well, I gotta wick something up. I plan on doing some juice reviews today, and so I gotta wick up the old Twisted Messes cubed instead of the velocity for a change, because why not? Um, there is. I wish the coil height was a little higher than what it is. Why I made those really different from each other. So, guess what we're going to do is take a little bit off of that, and we're going to take a little bit off of this. That's still way more on one than the other. It's just the Twisted Messes cubed. Yeah, it's freaking square. It's freaking square. Rambling. Yes, I have a Joe Camel over here. Shirt on. Doesn't that contradict your vaping? Dude, it's a late 90s red, and it's got a pocket because for some odd reason most, say most, because I don't think I've gotten one yet, most vape shirts don't have a goddamn pocket in it. Why not? Why don't you have a pocket in your vape shirt? Look at this. Look at that. That's awesome. Saggy. Yeah, saggy. You're in the middle of wicking that and you just shoved it in your pocket. Now you're going to have all sorts of pocket crud in there. Maybe. We'll find out. I made this one a little bit bigger. Besides, I've said it before, it's not like I get paid to do this. I'm not a business. Channel's mostly for me and, you know, my shit memory. So, there's that. Ooh, magnets on the box. They want to grab my skizzers. Somewhere around there. Sure. Somewhere around here. Sure. You know, the nice thing about wicking drippers after you've been wicking tanks is you really don't have to worry about anything. You cut some wick, alright? You cut some wick, you tuck some wick, and you vape. And that's about it. I don't strum out the cotton when I do a dripper. Just don't even grab my proper tools for doing this. That's it. That's all I do. I don't know if it's gonna focus because face and whatnot. You get in there. Get in there. No. It worked a minute ago, I swear to gosh. I checked it and the autofocus is on. You shove it up in there. No. See, that's the problem. There we go. Look at how long that took. This is like the C9. I don't know if it's a 920, 950, 970 million. I don't remember. As you all know, when I do the reviews, I just drip on top and drip on top for the most part. Vape it dry, drip again, vape it dry. So, I do know what everything tastes like because I've been vaping the snarkies out of it. Me dripping on top of other liquid is just a reminder more than anything else. So what this is not up for review. I think I do have a review for it way back when. This is Blue Slushy from VermilionRiverEjuice.com. They are my local shop over in Lakeville, Minnesota. They are closed at the moment as far as the business itself, you know, the brick and mortar. That is that's closed themselves, social distancing and all that jazz. But you can order online. There's one thing in there that interests me, even though I don't squonk, but it's not on their site, but it is on their shelf. I don't squonk, but it looks very interesting, and it's a single battery squonk mod, but it looks like, the hell is that thing called? It looks like this. Where are you? You're way up there. What the hell are you called? The Jabo design, I don't remember. Wise Mech, alright. What the hell is this thing called? Somebody gonna know it? This is a series box. It's a series box that I can't put my FP on. Noisy Cricket. There you go. The Noisy Cricket. I can't put my FP on it. I can if I use an extension. But then it just looks weird. Because then I have an extension in there. But it pretty much looks like this. It's a little bit. It's just barely. A little bit bigger. It's a mechanical squonk. Single battery. Little guy. And I think it looks interesting. Other than that, I probably wouldn't use the squonk feature. I don't even think I have a device that has a squonk pin. But it just looks interesting. A little single mech. Should we see how this does at 50 watts? This is a 0.17 build, 2.98 volts. Wide open airflow. Oh, God, that's tasty. Blue slushy from Vermilion River is a time-honored tradition around the area for all of us vapors. They just do a really nice tart job of it. It's kind of a tart dryness, and it's good. And I know what it tastes like every time I pick up a bottle, which is probably maybe once, twice a year, something like that. I'll just grab a blue slushy because I'll be like, yeah, blue slushy. That's it. That's tasty. I'm gonna vape that for a little while, I guess. At the FP running on the Evdillo because, you know, why not? It's pretty much a series build if it had the airflow for it. I did show this off in the group the other day. It's 11 wraps of 22 gauge, dual coil, 3.5 millimeter coils. Comes out to 0.35. But the coils take up so much room in it that it cuts the airflow down. Where, you know, this, I could probably hit this at 100 easy. 100. Here, face, focus. There you go. Oh, it's not going to do it. There you go. 100 easy on this because it's just wide open. I mean, clouds for days. This is very build dependent. I only have this at 70. This is a very warm vape the way it is because of the cut down airflow. And my tank's just about empty. But I mean, denseness, brah. Y'all tired of hearing about the COVIDs and the social distancing and all that bullshit? I say open it up. Let's open it all up. Go wash your hands. You know, don't be face to face with people yelling at them in a parking lot. You should be fine. I haven't used the Sani wipe, the Lysol wipe, anything like that. Any of that sanitizer hand bullshit. Rubbing alcohol gel all over your fucking hands. In years. Why would I? I gotta wash my hands all the time. I gotta wash them anyhow. wash them for work, wash them here, wash them there. I'm good. That doesn't mean you won't catch it from somebody else. Well, that's true. That means you won't catch the flu from somebody else either. Whatever. Do what you need to do. I think they should just open everything back up and let the problem sort itself. But I'm one of those that say remove all warning labels and let that problem sort itself. If you can't figure out that holding a chainsaw above your head with one hand and cutting a limb down, once you get through that limb, it's going to swing down at your legs, you have other issues. Alright? You know, I like to look at the probabilities of everything. Right? So, there's a good chance I get in my car and I go to work. I'm going to hit something. Somebody's going to hit me. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't happen. But there's that probability. There's a good chance when I go to the store and I touch things that people have been scratching their ass with and touching all day, that I'm going to get something from them scratching their ass all day. Alright? We all know this. We should know this. If you don't know this, now you do. So, be aware. Oh, that's good. That's tasty. That's tasty. What are we rambling about today? I don't know. I always have this thought process before I turn the camera on, and then it just goes out the window. Spent all weekend putting a garage door up that I've never done before, and finding out my garage door opener, which is probably as old as my garage, which is as old as me, can't handle the power of the new door. So got a new garage door opener to go along with it. Put that in. That's a joy in itself. I still got to adjust the door. It's not quite right for the gap, but I'm fat and I'm lazy, and I just didn't feel like finishing it all up. It works. It works properly. It's really neat. You know, garage doors, newer ones now today, have like a whole wall display. It's weird. All I need is a button to open the damn door and close the damn door. I don't need to be able to hook my cell phone up to it. I don't need the time on the inside of my door. I don't need the temperature on the inside of my door. I don't really need any of that stuff, because who doesn't have one of these that tells you all that stuff anyhow? Plus, who's going to look at the damn garage door for all that? Whatever. Opener. Not really looking up at the garage door. Haven't even put light bulbs in the garage door. A light bulb, a working light bulb in my garage door. 10 years at least. So, I just left them out. Why? Garage is separate from my house, so it's way out there, and bleh. Go out the other day and shoot the 45, but I forgot where I put my bucket of bullets, and I keep seeing it, and I never remember where I see it. Maybe it's in the house here. That's why I can't find it. There's a nice lady there with me, and she sorts things all the time, and finding things is damn near impossible for me because memory. I just don't remember. I'm one of those guys, you can tell me something before I go to bed. You tell me whatever it is before I go to bed. I'll wake up in the morning and forgot you told me it. I might remember it like later on in the day, but as far as when I wake up, if I was supposed to go do something after I woke up, I forgot what it was, so I don't do it, and then I'll be on my way to work, and I'll be like, hey, I was supposed to do this. Shit. Oh well. So what do we got? We're still waiting for Jared to come back on to YouTube land other than the vlogs. Should have, what, another week or two of that? I don't remember. I don't remember how long that is. Got, if you watch him, if you watch Truckin', he's been on Nikki B and Vape and Joe M's channel, because apparently he can't live stream on his own channel for whatever reason. I don't know. I didn't get that far into it. That's problem with the Twisted Messes cube is I think it's the corners, because the deck is square and the top cap is square, but the O-rings are round. Yeah, they're round. And they need to be a little fatter on the corners. So in reality, if I had another set of round O-rings that were just a little bit thicker, just a little bit thicker, it would really negate me pulling that top off. You saw how hard that was. I shook the whole camera. But right on them edges, they're square. Square doesn't really seat that well. So yeah, it's just how it is. Did I even put that on right? No, I put that on sideways. What a dumbass. Oh, it is kind of neat because you can index this. It's got an O-ring on the 510. I think I showed this a while ago, but I'm gonna drip juice when I do this. It's not even that full. Look at that juice all over the top. You little bastard. It's only because of them corners. Alright, we'll get that off of there. There's an O-ring on the bottom part. A nice, fat, juicy O-ring. Maybe it's dripping from the bottom. See, this is why it's a Ramble. Oh, my screensaver turned on. Maybe you don't have the 510 pin tightened down, you dumbass. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you don't have the ground connection tightened. Maybe. Oh, let's see here. We'll dry it off again. Any juices coming out of there? I guess if you plug the airflow up and blew into it. I don't see nothing. Maybe we're good. Maybe it was just my dumb ass. Make sure all your connections are tight before fiddling with devices. But you screw this cube down here, and it starts to get snug right there, and that's nice and flat, but it's not tight enough yet. So I do like it. The airflow is out the sides because I tend to pick up my mod, yes, new, whatever, this way and vape it, or this way and vape it. But if you really wanted to, you could crank it down a little bit more, and now your airflow is that way. So now you can side it, and the airflow is out the sides. Not a fan of tipping airflow, especially airflow this low. The airflow is at the bottom. You can't see it unless I put the glare. But the airflow is at the very bottom. So if I fill this up and then I tip it towards my face, it just drools down my thumb. Yeah, no bueno. No bueno. And I'm waiting to see if the dogs bark, because the youngest son is now in here, and one dog in particular likes to bark whenever he's around. Hi-oh. So, I don't know about my ramblings. I was vaping Meringue Monsoon in the FP because, I don't know, it's there and I still have a lot of it. I mean, I still have a lot of it. Seems as lately I haven't been using as much juice. I seem to be vaping just as much as I always do. But I don't know. It seems I haven't been going through as much juice. I don't know why that is. I don't think I've slowed down on my vaping at all. really want to refill this. Maybe I'll do that while I ramble. Maybe I'll think of something to ramble about. You know, I have this whole idea about what to ramble about. You know, vape reviewers as businessmen, and vape reviewers as non-businessmen. Should we speak on that a little bit? You know, as far as like, I got a Joe Camel shirt on, right? That's cigarette, plain and day. It's actually a Joe Camel, smoking Joe Camel racing shirt, because they did sponsor some NASCAR shit back in the day, and that's what the shirt is really. But it's still a cigarette brand company. Should you be wearing that while you do vape stuff? I would say if you're a professional, sure, we'll use that term, professional reviewer of vape products, probably not. If you a business owner of vape products, probably not. As an independent contractor, it's not really how it goes. I don't get contracted for anything. I don't know how to say that. As an independent, I get a zero monetary value for anything. Why not? I could wear a Joe Camel shirt, a Wicked Wizard hat, some Five Pawns leggings. I don't know, and I would be fine with that. Of 75% of the reviewers out there, because they don't really get paid for anything other than, you know, get some free product in. But free product's fine and all, but it doesn't pay the bills, you know, if you're going to do this all the time. Unless you get your free product in and you sell it off, then I guess you're making stuff, which I don't have a problem with that either. If you get stuff in for review and for whatever reason you want to sell it, it's yours. Once a company gives it to you, it's yours. It's no different than going out and buying it yourself. You go out, you get it, you use it for the purposes you want to use it for. Now you don't have a purpose for it anymore. Fine, sell it off. Phone. You hear all that jazz? I'll put it on the cushion so it doesn't do that. I'm fine with that. You sell off your crap you're not going to use. Sell it off. It's yours. Doesn't matter if a company gave it to you. Doesn't matter if you paid for it. Vape. Oh, vaping. However, I do believe that if you're a paid reviewer of products, you should disclose that information. To not disclose it is kind of like lying to everybody, and that's not great. Really shouldn't do that, because, you know, if Wisemec sends you something and they pay you, I don't know, some reviewers have like a fast track scale. They get a product in, and it takes them 3 weeks. We'll go 3 weeks, 4 weeks before they're going to review that, and they have a queue, right? This is the stuff up for review on these days, because we get sent product all the time. And if you have a fast track system up there, why you could be like, yo, Wisemec, you want this out in like a week and a half instead, or on a certain date, you know, then I'll shuffle my stuff in. Give me $100. I don't know what the going rate is. I don't really care. That should be disclosed. And some of y'all do a great job of that. And you'd be like, Wisemec paid for this fast track, so we nudge this out of the queue for an extra week so we can put this in. Here it is. It's not going to affect my review of this product, but the longevity test isn't there. It's really all you got to say. Sinus backing up. There we go. I may need another one of those. That's empty. But that would be great. I'm still waiting for people to do some more simple build videos. People have been locked in for like, what, a month and a half, 2 months, depending on where you're at. I saw a post the other day for Dean, the Devil Vapor. Go check his show out. What is that, Wednesdays? I think. Is that Wednesdays? I think that's Wednesdays. And somebody wanted to see a build tutorial of such and such. I don't remember what it was. And I think that'd be cool. Dean, go ahead. Throw some videos like that out there. I would watch them. And I've been doing this a long time. But it's really nice to see simple builds. Maybe some intricate builds, but don't go nuts. Because most people are not going to sit there and watch you wire for 7 hours. Okay? I know the people that do it professionally do it a lot faster than 7 hours. But, you know, simple Claptons, maybe an alien. That's a little intricate. Aliens, you wrap whatever cores you're going to wrap up. You pull all that damn wrap out so it has this nice little wavy wind in it. And then you re-wrap the shit out of it so it has that nice snake going all the way around. Alien. Looks like the alien in the back. Okay? But, I could probably sit through that one, but anything more than an alien, there's no way I'm going to sit through that. I might glance at it, come back to you an hour later and see where you're at, but that's about it. Okay, yeah. Strip something. But it would be nice, you know, simple re-wicking tutorials. It take, you know, a couple of minutes to do. I know, I'm the guy saying it, but I'm not doing it. I actually have. I've got a couple up there. I was going to roll that in like every couple of weeks in between doing the mass amounts of, you know, this is a little bit of what I got sitting in front of me right now. I was going to roll those in because, you know, lay down. When I get vape mail in, I do a vape mail video. Here's what I got. So you kind of know, like, within somewhere around a month, maybe a little farther out, how much I got in the last time. That there's going to be another video coming out with the juices. Okay, cool. There's really nothing in between that because I don't go out and get anything. I had a whole box of tanks and drippers and all sorts of stuff, and I have everything that satisfies my needs. So in order for me to pick something up, like I was talking about that squonk mod, that I'll never use the squonk feature on, it's just interesting. That's just how it goes. Unless it interests me, I'm not going to go pick it up. It's just how it is. Oh, it's tasty. That's tasty. I know how each of my devices works that's up there. I understand the kind of flavor, the kind of clouds that I'm going to get out of everything, and I'm a more cloud guy than anything else. If the flavor's muted, the flavor's muted. Whoop-de-doo, I'm still getting that. Yeah. So, tried to do it twice. It was so good. Tasty. Tasty. Where were we? Vaping. It's how I do things, you know. The one thing that's constant is I need liquid to vape. At least to continue to vape. I don't need liquid. I don't really need. I just like it, okay? I just like it. When I smoked, I was one of those, no, I like this. You're not taking this away from me. I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing it. And then it didn't really, $6 to $8 a pack really wasn't cutting it anymore. And You can pick up way more juice than that for months and months and months for a fraction of what I would have been smoking. So they kind of outweighed each other, and sure, health benefits wasn't really a giant factor in it, but it is nice to be able to breathe and taste things and all that. That is a really nice side effect, to be able to breathe. That's great. Yeah. I know I do appreciate anyone that does subscribe. You know, nobody ever holds a gun to your head on this channel, but thank you very much for anybody that comes in, finds something they want to see, comments on it. Speaking of that, I guess I'll toss this out there. No, I will not give you any of my account info and purchase any products for you if you are under the age. Okay? I'm probably not even going to do it if you are over the age. It's my account. Get your own account. But I can't. I'm too young. I understand that. So figure it out. It sucks that people that were 18 and able to smoke and able to vape, they jumped up to 21. So that left all those people in a gray area. Did. And made them illegal users of products they were using potentially for years. It sucks, but I'm not the guy to come to get your fix, okay? It's just not how it is. I'm not naming nobody, but you know, there are people out there, and it's not just one person either, okay? So if you're thinking it's just one person, it's not just one person. I don't know. People. Get your bubble wrap out and your safety helmets and ride your bike. What else you got? You got anything else? Sorry, I shake the camera a lot because the table isn't as sturdy as I'd like it. So as soon as I move, everything else moves. Especially if I touch the table. I got some marigolds sitting there. Mike, don't watch this. Hardly ever anybody in the upper tiers, I must say anybody over 1,000 subs, ever watches anything I do, which is fine by me. They're not gonna find anything worthwhile for them other than me saying their name, you know, Vic, Mark, whatever. Other than me saying their name every once in a while, that's about the only joy in life they're going to get from this channel, because they already know how to wick. They already know what, you know, the Geek Vape Nova does as far as power. Yes, it's an overpowered 18650 device. I do understand that. I don't think that these type of chipsets that have boost technology should be boosting at 40 watts. I really don't. It doesn't make any sense to me. If I set something, it's still doing it. If I set something at 40 watts, I want it at 40 watts. I don't want it to tell me it's 40 watts and be a million watts. Got a phone call. I'm going to pause this for a second. Hold on. So, where was I? I don't know anymore. That was a 15-minute conversation, I think. I don't know. Ramble. Get your Coronas out. Whatever. Don't say those words on YouTube. You'll get demonetized and all sorts of weird shit will happen. Whatever. You know, here's my thought on that too. People get booted off of Facebook. People get booted off of YouTube. You know what? They're private companies. And you agreed to their terms of service. And if you vaguely break their terms of service, they can boot you for whatever reason they want, because they are a private company. It's the same thing every year. You see these stupid posts on Facebook that say, I do not give Facebook the right to any of my blah 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 blah. Guess what? When you signed up for it, you already gave them. So if all of a sudden you see your picture on a box of soap, you signed up for the service, and they can do whatever they want with your stuff because your stuff becomes their stuff. But you said, okay, I agree. Boy, this is just seeping mad. I bet you it's wet underneath. Poor twisted messes. I know it's just the O-rings. There's no reason it's not just the O-rings. I haven't used this in weeks. And it probably has some micro tears in it. Whatever. It's just for juicing today. Little juice reviews. Juice reviews, oh yeah. Something like that. Yes. Problem with these mods is hitting yes. I can put whatever I want on the Evdillo. It auto reads it and I can fire it right away. Don't have to hit yes. Don't have to hit no. Don't have to do shit. Put it on and vape. That rattlesnake though. That's some tasty shiz. Tasty shiz. I don't know, did I ramble long enough? It's 36 minutes and 43 seconds. Thoughts of the day. I don't know. Check out Dean's show. The Devil Vapor. The Devil Vapor. I still think you should take Vapor out of the name, Dean. Put something else there. I don't know. The Devil V review. The Devil V. You can leave the devil part. It's just the vapor part. Gotta go. It's probably one of the reasons I haven't been hit yet on YouTube is because my name has never said, nor will it ever say, vapor in it, or vape. I do have plenty of videos out there that say vape mail, haven't been flagged. You know, I'm sure somebody's going to be a smart ass and go in and flag a video or two, but shit happens. Not going to say Jared's tagline. I'm really trying not to say Jared's tagline for his vlog. Really trying. Shit happens, works a lot better. I need another soda. Do I have another soda in the fridge? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm a fat man and I need my Mountain Dew. I don't need my Mountain Dew, but you know, it's one of those things to where this is what I want. It's not essential, right? Shit ton of stuff out there that is not essential. Sorry, your vape shop is not essential. I'm sorry, your tobacco shop is not essential. I'm sorry, the liquor store is not essential. I have done, do most of these things, whatever. But it's not essential. I don't care. I'm on the fence with hair care, alright? This shit's getting long, alright? I'm on the fence with that. Is hair care essential? Could you just open a shop? You have 2 hairdressers, 3 hairdressers. Call them hairdressers. What? Cosmetologists? Sure. Whatever. So you only let in enough people in the store for the people working there. You know, as far as that kind of, haircutting business goes. You got 2 people cutting hair, you get 1 person each in the store. Sorry, you got to stay out till somebody leaves. So sit in your car in the parking lot, watch a YouTube video, wait for it to end, come on in. Schedule your time ahead. I'm sorry, we're only doing by appointment for now. I'm fine with all that. That's awesome. Cool. Well, what other stores? You got like up here, you got Joann Fabrics. I think the wife said Joann Fabrics is closed. Get it? Is it a necessity? Well, they do have cloth for people to make clothing, that one rides too. But really, I just think you should open everything and let it sort itself. Um, the only people that are supposedly getting tested are people that show signs. Guess what? Most carriers don't show signs. So there you go. You could have it right now, not know it, because you don't show any signs of having it. You're just a carrier for it. Which, yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works with a few things. There's a few things out there that people are carriers for, but never show any signs of it. And without testing everyone, you'll never know. I don't know. That's just the talk of the town lately, so I figured I'd throw it in there a few times, I guess. Vaping. Heads up, anybody who cares. All these liquids that I do have up in my review queue, sure, they seem to be out of stock. It's fucked up, huh? Seem to be out of stock. I don't know why. It's probably because people who buy liquids are hoarding liquids and just ordering shit tons of stuff, so the places are going out of their stock sooner than expected. That's probably all it is. It's probably not that the manufacturers aren't making it. They probably are. But yeah, I don't want to mix. I don't. I'm way too lazy for that. It took me a whole weekend to do the goddamn garage door. Okay, way too lazy to sit there and mix juice. I know it's easy process. You take some VG, some PG, some Nick, and some flavoring. And that's it. You're done. I don't want to do that. I just want to buy it. I want to buy it already made and vape it. But your liquid could come out so much better than the stuff that you're vaping. It could, or it could be shit. I could buy stuff and it could be good, or it could be shit. I'd still rather buy it. Meringue Monsoon! That's tasty. It's too bad Lightning Vapes isn't in the business no more for that. I don't know. I'm sure I had a shit ton more to ramble about, but as per usual, I forgot what I was going to talk about, and so you just got a plethora of bullshit and whatever. Okay? Y'all have fun now, because I know I will.